to another episode of Car Chapter. If you guys remembered my last video, I told you guys that this week we're gonna be putting a lot of carbon fiber stuff and all that. I'm gonna show you guys how I installed my carbon fiber bits and stuff to the Beamer, but I can't really show you in detail. So I'll just give you a glimpse of how I attached it because it's kind of hard. And you know, so I got the carbon fiber mirror caps, I got the carbon fiber spoiler, I got the carbon fiber kidney grills, and they're actually a lot harder than you thought it would be. And at the last video, I also told you guys that right after this we're gonna be tuning the Beamer, and that's coming in the next video. But since by the time you guys are watching this, it's gonna be Memorial Day, I figured that I kind of give a little, you know, give a good glimpse back to the past, like 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, everything was so different for the channel. I mean, back then there was no channel. I didn't even start making the account. I didn't even start making Car Chapter, the channel, until about July, and I didn't even officially started the YouTube at the end of December. But what did happen exactly 1 year ago was I took delivery of the then Kia Stinger. You remember my Kia Stinger? Remember the Kia Stinger? So I took a delivery of that exactly 1 year ago, and then fast forward 1 year ahead to where we are now. It's amazing to see like how things have changed. So the Beamer's no longer stock. I changed my wheels. I got some carbon fiber stuff. I got some exhaust, and then the Stinger's no more. We replaced that with the Q60 Red Sport. And I kind of wanted to tell you guys a little bit of the Stinger because I feel like well, it's not that I feel like, but the truth is I haven't spent much time with the Stinger before I got rid of it, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experiences overall with it. So would I buy? So let's just take it from the top. Would I buy the Stinger again? And the question is absolutely. If I didn't have the circumstance that I did last time, I would definitely buy the Stinger again. And this time I would go for the GT2 or the GTS trim. And for those of you that don't know, Kia recently launched a new GTS trim, which is based on the GT1 trim. So basically all it does is just gives you a drift mode and all kinds of carbon fiber bits and the E logo instead of the Kia badge that you would find in regular Stingers. And I'm sorry if it's too sunny because the shade, the sunlight's coming on and off, and I kind of have to adjust the camera a little bit, but since I'm setting this down, I can't really just keep changing the aperture setting every time the sun decides to change the shade, whatever. But I would definitely go for the GT2 trim, not because I regret buying the Q60, but because you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But frankly, I never told you guys how I love my Q60, but I'm gonna make a video of that very soon. But the gist is, I don't regret buying the Q60, but I do regret letting go of the Stinger a little bit. So I do miss that I do miss how practical it was. I do miss how much of a space rocket it was really in launch control. I miss how you basically get everything at a value, and how I miss how literally you can put anything there and you wouldn't be worried about space whatsoever, you know. So for those of you that have around 40 to 50 grand laying around for a sporty GT car, the Kia Stinger is definitely a solid choice. You know, for that price range, that's the best that you can get in terms of power, practicality, and pretty much warranty, because Kia does a pretty solid, what was it, 20-year powertrain warranty. And I don't think any other manufacturer offers that kind of warranty except for Acura. My local Acura advertises warranty for life, so I don't know how you can beat lifetime warranty. But It is what it is. So besides, so I'm gonna talk about this stinger in another video, but you know, now now we're gonna go ahead to what the actual video is about. So I'm gonna talk about the carbon fiber mirrors first. So after this, I'm gonna show you like how you install it. And I'm sorry for the road noise, because the roads here are absolutely terrible. To install the carbon fiber mirrors, first what I did was I took a card, mainly my apartment apartment gate key, and all I did was just pry it with my hands, and then, you know, to get a little bit of the housing off, and then after that I would just stick the card in there and just start detaching the other parts of the housing, the OEM mirror cap. And what you would do after that, you would just take it off, and then after that you would need to take off the mirror, and again, you would see all this later in the you would see in a moment what I'm talking about. So what you would do is take off the mirror, and then you use you have 3 clips in there that you could visibly see, and then you could attach the carbon fiber mirror, and then you could use the housing of the mirror itself as a guide to where you put the carbon fiber mirror caps. And then once you put it in there, all you have to do is just to put the mirror back, you just have to put it, and then you push it at an angle, upward angle, and then you just, you know, push it until it sticks. And how do you know? And it's supposed to make a click sound, and if it doesn't click back in, try to move your mirrors around through the motor in your driver's side panel, and then if it's moving, that means it's attached. If it's not moving, you did something wrong. And basically that's about it. Once you get the first one, the other side should be simple enough to install. And then as for the carbon kidney grills, there's a lot of misconception here that you have to take off the grill to install the grill properly. But what I did was I took a towel, like any towel, and then I slid my fingers between the slants, and then I just yanked it out, or Will yanked it out, because it was kind of strong. And the truth is, don't be scared to put a lot of force into pulling it, because it's not gonna break. None of the clips broke from the OEM grill, which is quality. That's quality material there. And then all you would have to do to install the kidney grills is just you put it in, and then you just smash it. Basically, just smash it into place. Smash the clips into place. There's about 8 clips, and the hardest clip to get is the first clip, which is the top clip. But after you get the first one, you could put your hand on the other side and then just take it out. As far as the carbon fiber spoiler goes, literally all you have to do is buy a set of 3M automotive tape from Walmart, but it has to be from the automotive section. It's the 3M Scotch tape, and it has to be auto based, so basically it's for cars. And then all you would have to do is just make sure that the surface that you're putting it on is clean, and then you would put the tape all over the spoiler, and again, you'll see this in a moment. And then what you do is just, some people use masking tape to figure out, to, you know, measure the exact position. But what I did was I just used my instincts, and then used my brain meter to figure out where it's gonna fit, and it fit exactly where I needed it to be. And then you let it sit there, and there is no curing time. Once it sits there, it's gonna sit there. So once it sits there, just, you know, just hit it a little bit with your hands, you know, just force it down so it really sticks. And I've driven this over very high speeds, and it didn't come off, so that's good. So yeah, enough of that. Here, time to show you how I did it. So what we do is we just look at the holes here for the clips, and then we just match it right in. You put the mirror back. Ta-da! Okay, so next up we're gonna install the carbon fiber spoiler here, and this is gonna take a long time to do. So stay tuned. So what I need to do after this is I need to tune the Beamer. I need to tune the Beamer. I need to take the Beamer to the dealership to get it checked out. Make sure it's okay for the $5,000 mile trip. And I need to get rid of those amber reflective side marks there. I was supposed to do it in this video, but apparently I didn't have enough time and it was harder than I thought, so I couldn't get it done in time. So that's gonna be in the next video, and I need to debadge the car on the next video. And I think with that debadge, what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna detail my Beamer again, and to get it, you know, basically last minute preparation before the trip to Vegas. And then after that I gotta give the Q60 some love, because it's been almost literally 2 months since I did anything with the Q60 in YouTube. It's not that I'm not doing anything with it, it's just that I haven't made any content with it for YouTube lately. I've been driving the Q60 as my daily, and the Beamer's literally been a garage queen for almost 2 months, because we're saving the miles for Vegas. But the more I'm doing stuff with it, the harder it is to keep it in the garage, if you guys know what I mean. So I apologize if this video has been kind of choppy and is, you know, kind of lacking material, because it is kind of lacking material, because I've kind of there was kind of bad planning on my part, you know, time management and planning, and you know, some stuff came up, so I didn't have enough time to film all that much that I wanted to film, because you guys know I work full time. So, and the day that I was recording on YouTube, I was supposed to, you know, do my YouTube stuff, some stuff came up. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you have any questions about the install, or if you have any questions about the Beamer or the Q60, you can leave a comment below or hit me up on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to the channel. And it's amazing how I remember about a month ago when I was doing the POV for the Q60, I remember I was celebrating the first 100 subscribers for the channel, and here I am. As I'm recording this, we have 173 subscribers for Car Chapter, and right after we hit 200, I'm gonna go full on for 1,000 subscribers, and when we reach 5,000, I guess we can go ahead and start doing some giveaways to give back to you guys. So I appreciate the support, and I'm gonna close out this video with some nice intoxicating acceleration sound from this Dynon free flow exhaust, and because it got louder and louder the more I drive it, which means I need to drive it more, right? But I need to keep it in the garage because it's really hot, and it's like 95 or 98 degrees here according to what the beamer says. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.